Hello everyone and welcome to GilBroz Gaming channel. I am the Dude and we're about to play a tournament on Conflict of Nations. Okay guys, we have come together with another bunch of players. Let's show you on my... hang on, wait. My diplomacy. Alliance 1. Oh. Another bunch of content creators across the internet. On YouTube, Twitch, and all the other stuff that I don't know. There's a bunch of them in here. So me and Con Sweaty, who you guys know from this channel, we are on the same team. And we are playing against other content creators on an opposing team. I am Spain, and this is my journey. No, I'm only joking. So, let's have a look at what we're doing. We have a list of rules to follow. So we can't use like nukes and or ICBMs, ballistic missiles and things like that. No satellites. There's a bunch of rules I've got to follow, but most of it doesn't matter. We get to choose an elite unit, which we've gone for elite main battle tank because we love the battle tank. The seasonal unit on offer at the moment is the elite sub, so we can definitely use that. My position as Spain, because it's kind of like east versus west, so there's a cut down just next to Italy, where it sort of comes around here and down into Libya, I think, this way. So this side of the world we're allowed on, that side of the world we're not. We have a peace treaty for, I think it's 10 real-time days, so on day 30 inside the game, we're going to be going for it, all-out war. It's going to be nuts. I am taking up the mantle of Navy and Land as my main. However, I've got to make some aircraft because I think one player is going to be coming a bit late to the party. So they're in the game, but they're probably busy, just as I was earlier with work and stuff. But managed to get on, managed to start it out. Luckily, we are kind of supported by the devs, so do appreciate that. It's awesome to be playing with everyone. We've got players right the way over here. I can't remember. I think Sweaty. Yeah, Sweaty is USA. So it's going to be really interesting to watch him grow. You guys know Sweaty is an absolute pro. And really enjoy playing with him on the channel as well. Great team member. These guys have got a lot of experience, a lot of tips to share. So we're going to be following their lead as much as we can. They know a lot more about this game than I do. But we're going to be doing our perspective on this game. This tournament, throughout whatever this might end up being. So I'm going to report here daily. It's a 4x speed World War III game. So we do need to realise it's going to be like day 5, 6 by the time I get the next day in. So it'll be every real life day. And it'll be every, say, 4 days. Just as any of our other 4x playthroughs. So a lot could change in between days, guys. I will try and pop this all on to one episode. And we'll see how we get on. But the way we're doing it is not making any troops, no research, except for the strikers I've had to get. I'm getting level 1 strikers, and I'm upgrading to a level 2 airport. This is going to be because I'm covering France. So we need to get strikers out just to support that end of it, so we can punch holes in things that are a little bit hard for us. But other than that, we're all about economy for the first 10 days, and then we're going to get loads of research done and start popping out units. Like I say, we will be going for frigates, subs, elite subs, and we'll see what else we're going to get. We're going to get the elite main battle tank. I believe that's going to be on offer to us if it's been done correctly. Where's my baby? So I believe I'm going to be able to get this on day 3. I can't wait. I've never had one. Never, but I'm going to make sure we do it on this one. So, yeah, this is going to be quite interesting, guys. Now, there is a bunch of other players. If we take a look, you might get an idea of some of the other players by this. Lol Lord, Cake. I will put in the description below all the other players that are in here because, you know, and links to their channels, etc. So I will make sure it's all in here because you might not understand it all from this because I don't. But it's essentially East versus West. Big teams. I think we've got about 8 versus 8 at the moment. Something along those lines. It might be 7 versus 7. This is going to be awesome, guys. I'm kind of excited, very nervous about it because I don't want to let the guys down. Really disappointed with my little dude here. Why did he not get that? So we've got to grab as much land as we can with the troops we started with. As you can see, my task here is to go against Italy. I've took Portugal, pretty much. We're going straight for Italy. Going to land in Palermo. As soon as we disembark, I'm going to stop. Because we are taking... I don't want them to... We are taking these in here. So the plan is to just get on land and stop, and then we can bombard the crud out of it. You see where I'm going with this? Oh yeah. And we'll take a few units around here as well. We're going to be looking sweet. What I might do with these guys is go straight in for Valletta and Malta. So that'll be a good cash grab. And we need to make sure this area of the map is going to be held down with lots of airports, all sorts of stuff to defend the realm. If we can push them out of the Med, because I'm sure they will be in the Med, we will hold the canal. Once we have control of the canal, we've got to make sure we also control everything around here. So it might be worth sending some ships down here to cover this end. So that is definitely something we'll look into as time ticks over. But for now, guys, I'm going to leave that one here, and we'll be back with tomorrow's updates real soon. So there shouldn't be any war for the first day 30 in game. Alright, so let's get excited. Hey all, welcome to day 5 of our tournament game for the content creators on Conflicts of Nations. Okay, as you can see, we have evacuated. All our troops are now in Italy, or thereabouts. We have our first striker out. We're going to start clearing Rome. And we've moved in from Palermo, landed on the shores of Catanzaro. I can't say it. We've cleared Bari. Now all our troops are heading to Rome. Now we've got to be careful here because of the artillery. We don't want to lose too many troops. Our artillery is going to go up and start hitting it while our troops push in and our striker bombs it. So we're going to be getting it clear as quick as we can. We have more troops heading around the north here. We're kind of just picking up land, seeing what's what, and we'll go and have a look at what's happening in Venice. Beautiful. If we have a look at the rest of the team, see France is now pushing up into Brussels, and they're also bombarding Switzerland. So they're clearing out some of the AI, which is good. Algeria is spread out quite nicely. They're already heading through Mali. They're heading down to Nigeria, Cameroon, Niger, and Morocco. So there's a nice growth going on here. If we go across the sea towards Sweaty and the USA, you can see he's already heading up into Canada very nicely, and he's already took over Mexico. So it's not going to take him long to be able to deal with the rest of that and get into a nice strong position. We take a look at our other team members down here. We've got Bolivia and Brazil and Argentina. There's some progress being made into Peru, Venezuela. So yeah, this is going to get done again quite quickly, I should imagine, because there's 3 of them, so it won't take too long, and then they'll probably come over here and start making a front line, which will be nice. Once we're dealt with Italy, I think we're going to go clear up UK. We might have to just head straight up. It depends what France does, but we'll pull that way. Remember, we've got this invisible line coming down here, so we can't go to certain areas, but I might be able to push up into Germany and take that front line there if necessary, and then maybe up into Norway. I'll have a look at what the line is going to allow us to do, and we need to make sure that front line is as prepared as possible. We're still not getting any research done, but we are building up the economy and building striker jets. So that's the main thing going on now. We've got 10 seconds. Boom. Right, nice. How long till these ones are done? 7 hours. Okay. So I'm going to keep the economy growing as rapidly as I can. We're going to keep spitting out strikers until we've got 5. and then we're going to be roughly at about the time where we're going to start researching and busting out some kind of navy. So yeah, that's everything so far, guys. Don't forget to check out the other players in the game. They'll probably be doing their own videos, so I shall link them all in the description below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey all, welcome to day 9 of our creators tournament game on Conflict of Nations. Okay, we have conquered Italy. We're on the last piece now, we're about to take it, and then we're looking like we're going to be heading up into Austria, I reckon. I don't think I've been given any plans on what they want me to do, so I'm just going to keep pushing up along our border, and our border seems to go up this way around Poland. So I'm just going to keep heading that way. I'll go take Poland, and then we'll see what's left after that. Resource wise, it's going quite well. We're on to the level 5s now. We'll have all level 5s across the board. I'm going to want to annex something soon. I think they want me to annex Palermo. So if I can get this, we're going to get more electronics in. I'd like to get maybe Milan as well, so I can get some more components. I think it's going to be really important going forward. So we'll be looking at that. We are putting local industries on everywhere we can. Obviously we don't have that many, to be fair, as supplies and fuels, about it. So once we manage to get hold of some more, especially like components and things, that will help us out. But the rest of the guys are spreading out quite nicely. Algeria is pushing down through all of this, so they're taking a nice big chunk of Africa. If we go across, we can see South America is looking really good, almost taken, and so is North. Canada is getting wiped out nicely. We almost have 5 of our jets, so we're making the last one now, I believe, and then we're done. These are just going to be used to clear cities as we push up. So getting the odd airport is going to be really useful for us. I just don't know where to put it. I might put one in here, and that's going to give us coverage there. Problem is, that's resources I didn't want to have to spend, but hey, we'll put an airfield in there, and then we can at least push up with our jets and clear faster. We'll obviously do the cheapest airports, not the ones in the cities at the moment. Lovely. Okay, well that's how this game's going at the moment, guys. It's going pretty well. We're still in our peacetime. I think we're looking for day 10, so we're going to start our research soon, I think. So we'll be getting our National Guards, we'll be getting our tanks, we'll be getting our submarines. We're going to go level 1, and that's going to give us access to get the seasonal subs. We're going to get the elite ones. Really good in coastal waters. They excel in coastal waters. I think they can even bombard, which is pretty cool. So we'll get some of those to support some other subs and frigates, and we'll be taking across the seas. I can then chuck them in this little canal bit here. Some elite ones down there would be really good, then maybe some in here if there's an issue there. And we're going to be looking pretty nice. Pretty nice. Excellent. Alright guys, well I'll leave that one here. We'll be back tomorrow, whatever day that might be. 12, 13, 14, one of them. And we'll see how things are going then. Hopefully we'll have started our research and started to conquer some more of this land just to the north in Europe. Hey all, welcome to day 17 in our tournament game on Conflict of Nations. Okay, I missed out yesterday's episode, but the progress was small. We managed to go and take all of like Budapest's area here and Hungary. So we're now pushing up into Poland. As you can see, we're clearing the way for our troops to move up. Now we've had our mech infantry join the front line, so that's nice. We have some extra production available to us here. We're going to get that going as well. We are looking, I need more production everywhere, just more, especially components. We are stuffed without components at the moment. Not ideal. Right, let's go send everything up to the front. We'll get that to Bratislava. We've got AA coming out now because we can afford AA, so AA is fine. And I want to get the front loaded up nicely to defend whatever may come. We need to... Oh, that's a good point. We need to research, now that we've got our secret weapons lab, we need to research the elite tank. Is that open to us? I need this. Why is that closed off? I think I've reached all needs, other than price. Black Knight Mark II, that's this. Arms industry, we should have... I can't afford that, but that's not green. Oh man, maybe I don't have it. They haven't put it on for me. Oh no. Okay, okay, so in this game, we were all supposed to get one unlock. And Security Council, I haven't got either, so that's not good. I'm going to be a little step behind some people in this game then, because they're going to be able to queue up all their buildings and troops and get their elite battle tanks. Or whatever they've picked, they get to pick one unit. So I've got to message the devs and hopefully they can set us up with what we need. I don't have high hopes though, unfortunately, because they haven't responded about my Security Council. So I'll see what I can do and hopefully we can get some elite battle tanks. If not, it's really going to scupper my plans and the plans of our team. Now if we have a look at the team wise, you can see France has been pushing up. They're going up through the UK at the moment. They're going to be landing upon Norway. Looks like real close. And they can get up towards Sweden. So well, that's going to be pretty sweet. We have had Belarus pushing around the bottom of us. We've had a little bit of talking with them, which is okay. I think they were about to attack Hungary, realising after I got it that it was not on their side of the map. Remember, we've got half the map each in order to expand until day 30 in game. Then it's all out war, and at the moment we're not looking like we're going to have much to put out. Algeria's looking really good. They got enough units, but I'm playing very different than I would usually play. I mean, having the mechanized infantry is super expensive. If we have a look, I'll show you the price of these things. You've got 500 and then 950 components, especially when my components are terribly low. So I'll stick to the plan though, because that's what they want me to do. It's just mad. It is. I don't think I should be playing like this, but we'll see how things go. If we go take a look over in America, you can see these guys are spread out real nice. Conquered, and they're already sending troops over to come and help over here, which we could see Argentina was over here. So that's looking real nice. Hopefully Sweaty gets his little navy on, and because you can see he's taking Cuba now. He's going to start building up. Nice squad there. We know what Sweaty plays like, so looking forward to seeing that in full action on this tournament. And I'm sure he's going to be able to support us nicely. So don't forget to go and watch everyone's version of the game, guys. It'll be interesting to see, especially the opposing team. It'll be good to see some of them. So I will be trying to link everything in the description below. I keep saying it, but I'll try and put it in there so you can have a look. Lovely. Okay guys, well I'll leave that one here. We've got to really get some resources behind us. It's getting a bit late in the game to annex anything, I'm told, so we're not going to be doing that. We need to work our way towards any more components, so I need to get over here, don't I, and get this and just everything I can possibly get. We can't go any lower than this. This is not for us. Maybe they'll let me take Sweden. Might be able to grab some more, but I'm definitely going to need those components and get them leveled up as fast as possible to stand any kind of chance. But we'll see how it goes. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey all, welcome to day 21 of our tournament game on Conflict of Nations. Marvelous. Okay, as you can see guys, we have a new jet. We're going to go take that over to Krakow. Bring us back up to 5. We're moving through Poland quite nicely, but again, bloody hell! Ah! Sorry. I don't know what's happening. So let's go and clear some of these things. We've made way down here. I would like to take this unit and put it up in Odanks, but get angst. I don't know if I can. Let's take these. We'll do them to there. We'll also take one of these little troopers up into there. I'm pretty sure that's clear. If we look at the radar here, we can see everything that's coming. So Poland have most of their troops in the east of their province. So we're going to go deal with those. We've got more jets, like I say, on the way. We've got more troops coming through, more SAMs coming through. We now have access to our elite battle tank. I've spoke to the developers, and the dudes over there have helped me out nicely. So we are researching it. Nearly done it. Hour and a bit left, but remember that's ×4, so I don't know, half hour left. Lovely. We've taken our mech infantry up to this point, so now they can fly, so we can transport them to the front lines real nice. And then we're just going to be working on our tanks. Elite battle tank. So once we get a few, we'll start upgrading them, but before we do that I would like to get some, because they're going to be expensive, aren't they? And we're struggling for resources as it currently stands. So looking at buildings, we have all our economies up to level 5. We've got level 2 on all these bases here for the naval ports. That's going to increase production in our cities quite nicely. I should probably do the same with this one. We'll get a level 2 here. To be honest, I'm just going to go level 2 everywhere. It's going to add a couple of percentage onto our resources, and I need every resource going. But we've also done bunkers. These bunkers are also going to work with morale to increase our production again. So things like that are great. We're going to use them to the best of our abilities. By getting level 2s up, hopefully that will increase nicely. I would like to get airports up everywhere as well. It might seem crazy, I am under the guidance of the other guys, but let's just do it. We're going to make airports everywhere. Beautiful. Now we sold some rare materials to Sweaty earlier in the day. He needed some, so we sold 3,000, and we've managed to recoup most of them already, so we're going pretty good with that. We're not having to use too much, so sending them out is fine. And we've managed to smash up some stuff, or damage it. Lovely. Okay. We need to get some more troops up here. Let's send this guy up as well. Now they can fly, it's going to be so much better. Oh my god, children. The children are screaming. What is going on with you? Why are you walking all that way when there's an airport here? This is why I want airports everywhere, man. They can just wake up and get on a plane. And it's just going to speed everything up. Plus, the airports will also improve economy. So I'm told. These are things I didn't know before, guys. So let's have a look. I'll show you. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. So, permits the mobilisation of air units, houses aircraft, determines operational combat range of air mobile services, load unload point for airlifts, operational at 40% HP. But I believe it also helps with the economy. Resource production, here we go. So we get up to level 3, we're going to be going up 5% a level, essentially. So, nice. That's what we need. Resource production. I mean, getting it all the way up is going to increase resources quite substantially. So if we get points available, resources available, we could probably just push some into there. So that should be quite useful. We've not got to worry about any more research. We're going to be having all the research we need. We'll just upgrade what we've got, meaning the elite battle tanks. I might get the jets upgraded because I would like them to be better. I want to keep them going throughout the game, but we'll see. If I can just keep 5 just for hitting hard in certain places, that would be quite nice, but we'll have to wait and see what resources are spare. Technology, troops wise, we could probably afford, let's get 1 infantry, and then we can just wait for the materials to rebuild. So that should be pretty good. Let's just have a look at the same thing with the naval base. Here we go. So resource production again, you're looking at 5% a level. Embarkation time is going to be massively improved. These are things I've never even thought about. I usually get airports everywhere anyway, but to know that putting them up to level 3 or whatever is going to improve everything is eye-opening. That's excellent. I've been, you see, playing this game for years and still finding out new stuff, guys, so you can do it too. But I'll leave that one here, guys. We'll be back tomorrow, whatever day that might be. Remember, this is 4 times speed. We are approaching day 30. We're at 21 now, so in a couple of the real days' times, we should be going to war. We're obviously going to be hitting Belarus first. They seem to be the first buffer on the border there. We just need to make sure we've got plenty of troops in position. So all the way along here, I need to be ready. I'd like some airports. We've got one in Krakow. We've got one over here somewhere. Obviously we've got Paris. So we are dotted around. We will work on more. And yeah, we'll just keep spitting out units. Get some elite battle tanks. As soon as that research is done, I need to be building some. Financially, going to be a struggle. So we'll see. I'll get them out as soon as I can, and then we'll start making little stacks with SAMs and troops and tanks. We've got 9 little in-game days. Let's do this. See you tomorrow. Hey all, welcome to day 26 of our 4 times speed Conflict of Nations tournament with other YouTube creators. We're on day 26, if I didn't say already. Let's jump in. We are Spain, if you haven't watched it up to this point, guys. It's all one video, so that doesn't make sense either. But we'll carry on. Now, we've been pushing to get as many troops out as we can. We now have Security Council upgraded, and we also have some elite battle tanks available to us. So we've been spitting those out. We're going to be moving them up into positions along our borders, and we're getting a bunch of SAMs out as well. Now, this is, you know, we obviously need a whole load more. But hey ho. We are trying to move up and through as many of these bits of materials that we can. I need to get the guys up to Arjplog a bit up here, if I can do, because we need those. I need the components, to be honest with you. We're just terrible for components. Need 900 to buy those. Is there anything for sale? No. Yeah, components is a right stinger. Electronics we're doing okay for, so I'm not going to put the resources into that at the moment. We could probably do with some more supplies, so, but then on the front line also not the most ideal thing, as we're approaching day 30 in game, where we're going to need to start fighting. My plan for our starting to fight is to go and get stuck in up here and take Belarus out of the game as quick as possible. Sit in the city. They've probably got radars along here and there. And we'll see. We'll see. I know the guys are expecting more out of me. I keep letting things run out because we've got no resources. Really struggle. If I could have done more, that would have been handy. Let's repair that in the way of annexing cities. And we can see that Sweaty's over here now, so he's helping take out Sweden, because we've only got so many days left to sort that out. Algeria is shaping up all their troops. Libya, though, I don't know if that's supposed to be ours or theirs or what, but it doesn't seem to have done much with Africa, so we're going to be able to sweep through Africa real sweet. We should be able to take control of that quite well. Once we have control of that, if I can push through Belarus, it's going to be heavily supported by Russia by the look of it. They haven't even taken Finland. I don't know if Finland's supposed to be ours as well. I need to look at that map because I'm not entirely sure. But we've taken the bit that we know is supposed to be ours, and now it's about preparing it, and we're going to hold the river as best we can in some of these points and cities here. We should be a nice smash. Yeah, there's not much else I can really do. We're going to let the guys clean it up while we send more and more troops to the front and just rely on the guys for TDS and stuff like that. I don't think, well, we probably don't even need it because I don't think they're allowed in the game. These guys have got coverage in the sea, so that's looking beautiful. These frigates, yeah. That should be pretty good. We just need to hold the front line and let the strikers and stuff do a lot of the lifting for us. So yeah, we're only a couple of days away, guys. We've got to go day 30. It's going to be a fight, so could be the end of tomorrow. Going into the next day, we'll be looking at what we're doing. But I'll leave that one here, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with an update. Hey all, welcome to day 30 of our 4x speed Spain game creation or creator tournament of Conflict of Nations. Okay, let's have a look. For the West tank, you get to name every elite tank. Who knew? Let's send that in. We don't know where the battle zone is now. They're currently discussing it. It is day 30, so in my eyes we can just go kill them. However, there are rules. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know where we're supposed to be fighting. It looks like we might end up fighting over here, which is where we want to fight, so that's fine. But there's they're discussing it now, so we can't even go and fight anyone. I was just hoping to march straight into Belarus and rip faces off, but hey, we can't. Okay, so let's go and look at what we can do with our little economy, because our economy is so poor. We can upgrade some components. I definitely want to be doing that. Nice. As you can see, we've got some nice little stacks shaping up here. Need some more infantry in these ones. But hey ho, we'll get there. We have elite battle tanks. You can see we have this one here, which is called... where's its name? Oh, Dude's tank, sorry. This one's GilBroz gaming tank. This one's not Dude's tank. This one is Sweaty tank. So that's Sweaty's tank, guys. You appreciated that, so that's nice. That's nice. I don't know when this war's about to kick off. It should be any moment. I'm excited about it. I am, truly. Truly. We have some troops stacked up. So I believe we've got a couple in the wing. We're going to be popping them out as fast as we can, guys, because we've got Security Council, so I've been trying to queue them up as much as we can. Oh, let's just bring all your units to Europe, we're being told now, so that's just the message I got through. So I don't know where in Europe he means. We are still in Europe over here, so we're going to keep that border. Let's push everything that way. Looks like it's going to happen real soon. It could still be in-game days if everything's got to come here. Where are you going? Got another little tank. I need to upgrade those tanks more as well, which we will. If we take a look at the rest of the team, you can see France pushing up nicely here towards Finland. These guys have got full control over here. Be nice to have these troops. Loads of artillery. We need those over here. My goodness. And they're spreading out across Africa real nicely. That's a lot of troops for an NPC. It's a lot of troops. Oh my gosh. That's going to cost a few. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. We're going to let it go. Libya's got a bunch in there as well. That's an NPC. They haven't taken their whole half, which is interesting. I mean, they've done an alright job, but you got like all this stuff here. They didn't even come to Africa. It's like they didn't want it. Strange. But we'll see what happens. I'll be back with the next update. Don't know. Could be tomorrow. Or, if it all kicks off tonight, I might bring in another little jab for tonight. So, let's see what happens. Hey all, welcome to day 34 of our Content Creators Tournament on Conflicts of Nations. Okay, where's that on the buffer? What was the spider? Okay, we're good. Okay, guys, this is awesome. So, look at this. This is insane. We have launched the attack today. Now, obviously, I missed the kickoff because I was busy at work. But hey, we're involved now. Luckily, we were the closest one to the front anyway, so we might have missed it by a few hours, but we got there roughly the same sort of time, so it's fine. You can see that we've sent all our troops up and around. we're going to be taking cities. We're pushing in. We are going straight to Minsk. We're going to take Belarus out of the game as soon as possible. Now, I have more troops. I've got some AA in here. We've got more SAMs coming in. As you can see, the enemy have put a lot of effort into special forces. And so we're spotting them all over the place and we're killing them. So I've currently got my jets. They're going to fly in and wreck those. I'm sure other people's jets are on their way to deal the same. Yeah, we've got some attack choppers coming in as well. So this is looking great. We've got our little Brazilian satellite floating around. Currently got some elite tank unit heading south. We're going through all their little airports. I want to get rid of those as soon as possible. And then we'll just stop any comeback from that, hopefully, anyway. So yeah, we'll get out through there and then we'll start taking all the cities. We're obviously going to lose a bunch of cities as well along the way, but that's my job there. I don't know if the guys might ask me to do something else with that unit, but currently I've kept hold of this city because it produces components and I need those. But we're going to spread out, making sure nothing gets around us. We can see that Ankara in Turkey is annexed by Russia, so I'm going to get some troops over there as soon as possible as well. That shall be lovely. These guys can move on in. Let's go get them in there. Now we've got to be careful because there are still like cruise missiles and things. I think some of our stuff has been taken out, but we didn't have any SAMs in the area, unfortunately. But we seem to be moving across Belarus really nicely so far. I mean, this just looks insane. This was our battleground along the eastern border of Europe, and we've also had a massive battle in the sea. Now you should have seen how many ships there were from Iran and Algeria, great Algeria, who is, by the way, this Enigma Vanquisher, which I'm going to link everyone in the description below, guys. He absolutely wrecked him. He's barely took losses here. This is looking fantastic. What a job in the med these guys have done. We've got Sweaty's jets like everywhere and his helicopters. This is looking fantastic. Brazil brought in all their artillery pieces. We've got enough AA up the front, I believe. Between me and France we built a bunch, and then radars and everything else has been done by the guys. So we've come together really nicely. We can see that Argentina has got a bunch of helis in there as well, which makes sense for the American islands to really go heavy on the fast attack stuff to get it over here quickly. And it's just looking great. I'm not sure if the rest of the world is going to start being a fighting arena, if that was the plan. So obviously these guys are going to have to keep an eye on what's going on over here. You can see he's making more stuff, sending it across. But currently we're looking okay. And yeah, we're going to be, I think within a couple of days we'll have Russia and Belarus out of the game. So that'll be 2 of their players gone, probably moving straight on to Kazakhstan and Iran. So yeah, let's see how this goes. But at the moment we're smushing them. This looks great. I don't even think I can see stats. Can we see the stats in here? Tank division, Kazakhstan, lost. Elite railgun division, tank division, artillery division. All these things have been lost. Vilnius has fallen, special forces destroyed. Iran's lost a whole bunch of stuff. Cruisers, missiles, sea mines. Oh, it's just insane the amount of enemies that have been destroyed already. This is great. We're going to wait with this unit here to get more SAMs, and this one, and then we'll push further in. I think we could probably send it up. We'll send it with the elite. We're going to take Riga. We've got SAMs coming, so yeah, it should be alright. Hopefully. And then we can push up. Well, I don't want nothing coming up behind us, so we'll make sure we take as much as we can along the way. Awesome. Okay guys, well I'll leave that one here. Oh wait, no, we're going to hang in there. Our jets are about to hit the enemy, as are all of theirs. everything up. These are dead any minute. They're still deploying. Three minutes. That's not even 3 minutes. It's 4 times speed, so these are going to be deployed any second. Deployed. They're moving. 2 minutes. Look how much stuff we got in here, man. This is insane. I love it. Now, we've been trading between us on our Discord chat, making sure there's plenty of trades going on between the team. So everyone's been supplying everyone else with bits and pieces so that we can afford everything needed. I've had quite a bit of cash, so I've been able to buy bits and pieces, sell loads of electronics to the team because I've got loads of them. Right, we've hit them. Unfortunately, we're not a high enough level to really smash them, so I'm sure these guys are going to wreck them. Beautiful. Okay, let's get a new place for our jets to go. We'll send them up to rigger and just make sure that's nice and clear. That's the next job. Beautiful. Let's see, where are these about to go? They're not flying in there. They might hit them though. They're patrolling. They should be gone. Or they will be gone in a minute. No doubt about it. Ooh. Beautiful. Okay guys, well I'll leave this one here. We'll be back tomorrow with another day's worth and hopefully we'll have control of Belarus by then. I think we will. We've got it all in sight. We're going to whip through it. Take everything we can. Yeah. Well, once that reaches Minsk, we'll break it off and just go through all of them. Hell yeah. Alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, I'm back on the same day, 34. Just realised this game's going to end really quickly. We're about to reach the points to win. So we are just going full speed ahead, taking everything we can to win the game. So let's send our little dudes in as far as we can. Claim up what we can. Cities, the lot. Ah, this is good though. It's been really good. But we managed to sort of melt through them quite well. So really happy with this team and the way it's played. I believe we've won the game. So I'm going to leave that one here guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, drop a like on the videos and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. Don't forget to check out the other people's point of view. So there'll probably be the enemy teams as well. I'll try and post as many of them as I can in the description below. And I will see you on the next game. Thank you very much. The dude is out.